It's like a bottle skyscraper. It's more capacity into less counter. Holds mammoth 8-ounce bottles. Pile it all in. Sanitizes 31% faster. After steam sterilization, automatic drying prevents mold growth. Store sanitized equipment on board. And it's so quiet you can nap while it runs. Welcome to Eclectic Ideas. We're unboxing the Grownsy Bottle Sterilizer and Dryer Model LS BE916. We've got 6 quick steps laid out here on the back of the box. And on this side, we have basic product information. There's other items offered in the Grownsy lineup and a little bit about the company. The product conveniently lives out of the box in one unit. We've got a very clear and concise user manual. We've got about 6 steps that we follow to get started with cleaning tips and some troubleshooting scenarios at the end. Just pop off the lid. It's vented on both sides and it fits nice and snugly to keep the steam inside. They include a handy pair of tongs to retrieve hot items, which we promptly drop tested for you, and a water reservoir cup is included. It's all good. The tongs are fine. Basically, you can throw them anytime you like. Grownsy includes a package of citric acid descaler. The baskets are BPA-free and non-toxic. Here's our jumbo bottle basket with the posts for putting the big bottles on it, and this will absolutely hold an 8-ounce bottle with no problem, and you can put stuff around it. Here's the smaller accessory basket that sits on top. Under some more packaging is a handy quick tip guide. Under that is the water reservoir. If memory serves, and sometimes it doesn't, I think the manual said the water reservoir will scratch. Here are the front control panel buttons. Here's the water reservoir. Emblazoned on our sterilizer, it says don't submerge vent in water, and they mean this vent right here. We're going to turn it from the side. On the back, when we turn it over, we see a lot of information here about the model number and all that sort of thing, the wattage. Don't submerge the base in the water, and this vent cover just pulls off right here. So getting this filter off is a little bit stubborn because I think it's new, but just don't break the tabs off as you firmly push it back in. And let's plug it in. We're going to push the on button, and if you leave it on, it's going to auto shut off in a few minutes. The menu button is the top button. Push it on, and now we can just toggle through the controls. Button 1 is sterilize only. Button 2 is fan only. Button 3 is a combo button, sterilize for 8 minutes, dry for 60. And button 4 is a combo, sterilize for 8 minutes and dry for 80 minutes. Hit the power button to shut the unit off. Now this is pretty easy, y'all. Step 1 is to pour half a cup or 90 milliliters of distilled water to the max fill line. Right there. You can kind of see it. Step 2 is that we're going to put the bottle rack on the sterilizer base. Step 3 is that we're going to place cleaned bottles upside down over the bottle post. Step 4 places the smaller accessory basket on top of the larger one. Just pile in that pacifier collection. There's room for everyone. For step 6, we cover with the lid. Power it on, hit the function button, and toggle to your desired mode. I selected an 8-minute sanitize mode and the 60-minute dry cycle. It's so quiet. It purrs like a kitten. This is literally all you hear. We absolutely love how quiet it is, and honestly, this is the quietest member of our family now. Notice both sides are vented, and we have it oriented away from the wooden cabinet just so you don't warp your wood. When my nephew was an infant, we sterilized the bottles all the time. The next few months, he went from stroller to high chair to playpen, so we tapered off. Now he's walking, throwing his pacifier. There's dog licks, the park. After 60 minutes, you'll hear 3 beeps, and the unit will turn itself off. Your stove won't do that, so this is a handy feature. You can see, if you're in the room with it, you can see that everything is really dry. We can't see any water pools from here. So it's finished its cycle. Let's go ahead and check it out. It looks really dry, so it did a great job on the dry cycle. If it's hot, you can use the handy dandy tongs to pull it out, but I'm just faking you out. It's not hot at all. It's cooled off nicely. Now, if you want yours sterilized, don't grab it with your paws like I'm doing. Our little guy's a year old, so we don't care about it being sterilized. We just wanted the dog licks and the park germs and that sort of thing sanitized a little bit. But you could actually store all these in the basket, clean and sanitary. You don't have to put it in your cabinet, so it makes actually some extra storage space on your counter. If you notice, the bottle's totally dry. Grownsy claims that their dryer sanitizes 31% faster. And one thing they want is to create a better environment so you have less stress and anxiety during your parenting journey. Even the Nordic ram's horns are dry. Our little Viking is ready to explore. The Grownsy Baby Bottle Sterilizer and Dryer did a great job. And after 60 minutes, there's actually some distilled water still left in the reservoir. We used it the following day for the next batch. I'm super impressed with how quiet it is, how thoroughly it dried. I can store the equipment in the bin. It takes up less counter space. Ease your parenting journey. Grownsy products nurture every step of growth. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.